Hope everyone out there is having a good day. It's a much cooler day here. It's about in the high 80s here in Arkansas, northern Arkansas. We just got off of a long drought, about 2 months with no rain, and it was probably 100 degrees almost every day for about 2 months. The grass was just crunchy under your feet. But since then we had a couple, 2, 3 good rains, good little rainstorms came through the last couple of weeks, and everything's a lot greener. The animals are much happier. They have plenty of feed. The cows have a lot more green grass, so they're happy. We actually just sent our first cow off to the butcher, our first beef cattle from the homestead here, so we're excited to get that back. We'll have a freezer full of beef. But I just wanted to make sure everybody out there's preparing, getting ready for the crisis that's coming. I mean, we raise a few cattle here, so they mostly have grass throughout the entire summer, but during the winter we do have to buy some round bales of hay to get them through the coldest months of winter. So we have to buy maybe 6 or 7 or so of the big round bales of hay. And last year we paid $35 a bale for, a big round bale of hay. And this year we went out to look for some hay for this coming winter, and it's $75 a bale this year. So, I mean, the price of hay has doubled just since last year, since last winter. So, I mean, imagine the effect that's going to have on the big time ranchers who, have a big herd of cattle. I mean, the price of their feed for over winter has doubled. And I heard in Texas, where they've had an even worse drought going on, and it's still going on in Texas, I heard they're paying $100 a bale, up to $100 a bale for a round bale of hay. I mean, that's why you've probably seen stories of ranchers selling off half of their herd. They just gotta take their cattle to the auction and liquidate most of their cattle because they can't afford, the price to feed them through the winter. I mean, for the price of hay, for the feed you need, for your cattle over winter doubles in 1 year. Yeah, I mean, in Texas they have it real bad. If they can find bales of hay, sometimes they can't even get all the hay they need for winter. So they just gotta take their cattle to the auction. And so, I mean, you can imagine what this is going to do to the food supply chain, to the price of food. I mean, we've all seen food going up in price at the supermarket. I mean, I'm sure everybody's noticed that much. But I would have to say that's probably nothing compared to, what food prices are going to be. I mean, we've seen the droughts that have been happening, and now, right after a drought, they get flooding rains. I mean, if it's not drought, it's flooding rains. And so this is all having an effect on, the crops, wheat, soybean, corn. All those crops are being affected big time, especially this year. And I mean, it's not just the US, it's around the world. Europe right now is, been having a long heat wave. They're having massive fires for the first time in England. There were fires in, I guess, right in London. So, I mean, they're having a hard time in Europe. Mexico is having a big time drought right now as well. They're having lots of problems, mainly with water. Mexico, check that out. They're talking about shutting down beer factories in Mexico because they use too much water. So yeah, they're having a hard time. South America, it's everywhere. I saw recently an article about the price of eggs just since last year. I guess egg prices have gone up like 24%. The cost increase on, a young family, a working family with kids, it's just going to be incredible what we're going to see happen. I mean, the cost of living just all across the board, if it's, the cost of buying a home, taxes, insurance, rental prices are sky high. So guys, I just hope you're preparing out there. I want everybody to be safe. People are, they're losing control out there. People are frustrated. They don't know how they're going to pay the bills. So be careful out there. Violence is increasing. Alright guys, hope everyone has a good day. Have a nice evening. Alright, I'll talk to you later.